Yes. Now copy eternal blue. Yes, use it. Yes. Show options first. Show options.
सर सेम ही रहेगा ना?
Show options. Okay. Set arrows. Yes. IP address डाल दो.
बफर
बीच में कोई भी
यहाँ से फेल।
हाँ कोई भी बटन मत दबाना बीच में, ठीक है? एंटर वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं. लेट इट रन बाय इटसेल्फ. Eternal blue override completed successfully. See.
सर वो अभी देखना ना आप आखिरी तक।
Okay. आपका ये सिस्टम कनेक्ट तो हो गया ना ट्रैक मी से?
यस सर हुआ है।
आई डोंट थिंक.
नो सर इट इज कनेक्टेड।
कनेक्टेड है, कनेक्टेड है, कनेक्टेड है, चलने दो.
देखिए सर ये लाल होता है और फिर फेल हो जाता
हाँ ये एक बार फेल होता है लेकिन दोबारा इस पे विन आता है, देखा हो?
है। 3 बार फेल होएगा ये।
अच्छा. वेट.
सर कल से ट्राई कर रहा सर मैं, ये हो ही नहीं रहा। सब चीज कर लिया सर मैंने। एंटीवायरस भी डिसेबल कर रहा था और वो सब वो जो
एंटीवायरस का तो कोई रिलेशन ही नहीं आता क्योंकि आप
नहीं सर
वर्चुअल
वो
बॉक्स में काम कर रहे हो.
नहीं सर क्या हुआ था पिछले बार एसक्यूएल इंजेक्शन में एंटीवायरस को डिसेबल कर दे रहा था बार बार।
अच्छा.
हाँ एक सेकंड मैं करूँगा। ये देखिए सर यहाँ पे एक्सप्लॉइट को ब्लॉक कर दे रहा था वो बार बार।
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
ये दूसरा फेल हुआ और अब तीसरी बार ट्राई करूंगा फिर तीसरी बार फेल। फिर सब वो बोलेंगे एक्सप्लॉइट तो कंप्लीट हो गया बट सेशन क्रिएट नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा. फेल होना तो नहीं चाहिए यार.
दैट्स वाई ना सर ऐसा लग रहा है कि मेरे इसमें ही दिक्कत आती है हमेशा।
तो फिर एक काम मैं ये करूंगा, मैं एक बार एक्सेस ले लूंगा सिस्टम का, ठीक है? और
ले ले।
उसके बाद में करूंगा, ठीक है? अभी तो
हाँ
एक
बट
बार ये करा देता हूँ.
वही है सर सेम ही है मतलब आप एक्सेस भी लेंगे तो भी वही है।
कोई नहीं, देखते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं ना. एक बार स्क्रीन स्टॉप कर दो, ये अभी क्लास कंटिन्यू करते हैं.
ओके सर।
So interns, shall we begin?
यस सर।
और किस किस ने वो चीट शीट देखी थी आज खोल के?
और आपने जो भेजी थी उसमें तो 400 कुछ पेजेस थे ना, जो दिखाई थी उसमें तो कम थे।
400 पेजेस नहीं थे, 400 कुछ क्वेश्चंस
क्वेश्चन
थे,
ओ हाँ
79 पेजेस थे. ठीक है, किस किस ने खोल के देखी थी आज वाली चीट शीट?
सर इतना सब मतलब करेंगे कैसे, एक एक चीज याद याद जो भी है।
बहुत इजी है, आधे से ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस तो बहुत इजी. ठीक है, आधे से ज्यादा तो ये देखो इजी है. ठीक है, जब तुम उसको पढ़ना शुरू करोगे ना, आधी से ज्यादा चीजें तो तुमको वैसे ही क्लियर हो जाएगी. ठीक है, कुछ एक चीजें हैं जो लिनक्स के टाइम पे आती है, सॉक के टाइम पे आती है, उनको पढ़ने के लिए तुमको टाइम देना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, एंड द थिंग इज यार देखो, डोंट जस्ट गो विद द क्वेश्चंस, ओके? जस्ट लर्न द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड इट. ओके, whatever you learn, whatever you study, you come across a question. Okay, for example, you come across a question, what is a rack? Okay, So first you need to identify what is a rat, how it works, what are the types of rat, everything about rat you should know. Okay, once you'll complete that particular cheat sheet, there will be no other question that would be asked from you. That is for sure. Clear? So I know it is a bit lengthy, but most of the things are pretty understandable. Okay, pretty understandable, and it is quite easy. It's not that tough.
सर डन। एक बार शेयर करके दिखा दूं क्या पट से?
हो गया?
हाँ सर, कंप्लीट हो गया था।
वो एक्सेस मिल गया?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वही सब बता रहा हूँ कि नो सेशन वाज क्रिएटेड फिर से दिखा रहा है।
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं, तो आई सी इट। ओके, अभी इसको कंटिन्यू करना जरूरी है वरना टाइम निकल जाएगा। ओके, सो विल बी वर्किंग ऑन a machine which is known as basic pen testing. Just a second. Is it visible to everybody?
सर
Okay, okay. So deploy the machine on and connect to your network. So let's start the machine. It will start. Okay. Put it question done. Okay. The first thing is done. Okay. Find the services exposed by the machine. What is the first step that you do after getting the IP address?
यूज दी nmap।
Okay, good. So let's wait. Okay, I've copied it. Next step was to use nmap. Nmap hyphen a. Let's go. Okay, it will give us results. Check with the latest one. Now, what is the name of the hidden directory? How do you find the hidden directories on the?
Zarbus use Zarbustal sir।
Good. Just a second. So we'll go with dub http IP address. Okay. Okay, so it is saying that it is a web server. That means that IP should work, right? It should be a website as well. Let's see. Okay, it says undergoing maintenance. Please check back later. Now, if I go to the page source, it says check our dev node section in if you need to know what to work on. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, see what we got. We've got that SSH port is open, right? But we need the username and password. Secondly, the Samba servers are open, Samba ports are open, right? Okay, other than that, okay, done. These are the things that are open. Now, what Turb will give us, let's wait for it. it might take some time. Okay, we'll wait for it. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, are you writing as well? What are the steps to be done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. And do one more thing, it's a suggestion from my side. Whenever you solve a CTF, always write all the steps. Okay, whatever steps you do, doesn't matter if they are wrong or right, doesn't matter. But write those steps. Okay, it will become your own write up. Okay, it doesn't found anything till now. Let's wait for it. So that is what happens generally. Okay, it takes time. So we need to wait for it. Although I know which directory to look on. Okay, but just for your convenience, I am going with all the steps. So we are almost there. Okay, see, it got a particular link over here, right? And it got a development directory over here. So just copy it. And if we go over here, and now if I paste it over here, see, I've got two files over here. That is what it was saying. Check our dev node section. Okay, that is the development node section. So what was the hidden directory? It was development. So coming back, okay, coming back over here, and development is the answer. Done. Just a second, give me 1 minute, guys. There's a disturbance, I think, in background. Just a second. Okay. So the next task is done. Now, user brute forcing to find username and password. That means we need to find a username and a password. So see, there are two ways you can go for it. I'll stop it because it's done. Okay. One is to enumerate the whole server, and another one is to go with the SMB client. Okay. So what one way is enum for Linux. Okay. Always remember that this is the particular tool which is used to enumerate a web server. Okay, -a for all. Okay, that means it will enumerate everything. And I'll paste the IP address. Oh, sorry, just the IP address. Let it begin. Okay. Another method we'll be going with is SMB client. Okay, why SMB client? Because see, SMB services are open over here, right? So what we'll do, simple type SMB client. Okay, then -l is for the IP address. Okay, and just a second, I'll copy the IP address once again. Just paste the IP address. Done. slash because it will find all the hidden files, okay, where hidden paths wherever we need to go, and then hyphen capital N, that is it will use all the default passwords. We need to write any of the password by our own. Clear? Enter. Okay, see, it got an anonymous disk over here, and let's wait for it. It is still going on. Now what we'll do is we'll get into this particular system with SMB client, and then IP address again, and then this particular name, okay, because we want to go to this particular file, anonymous, okay, and again hyphen capital N. Till this point, if anybody have any doubt, you can ask me till this particular section. No issues?
Sir, can you repeat the last one?
Okay, see, we will get into the system with SMB client, okay, because the SMB services are open on the particular server. So what I did, SMB client hyphen L stands for list, and then I kept the IP address, and then dash n because it will use all the default passwords. Now it listed out all the share names that are on that particular server, and now I am getting into that particular server with this particular share name. Clear? Simple. Enter. See, I am here. Now if I type ls, I've got a file over here, right? So what I'll do is I'll just get this file out. Okay, what I'll type is get, okay, and this file staff.txt. This is a command to fetch a particular file from SMB client, and it gets copied to your particular file, where it will be copied in wherever the location will be. Okay. So, and if you want to grab a file from FTP port, then you need to type wget command. Okay. When it is SMB, you need to type get. When it is FTP, you need to type wget. When it is SSH port or something, you need to copy it. SCP. SCP is the copy command. Okay. Enter. Okay. We've got the file. Now I'll just simply type exec. Okay. Now if I do ls, see, I've got it. Now I do cat staff.txt. Let's go, and we just forgot to do this. See, if I go over here, there is a message. Okay, there's a message. I have been messing with that struts stuff, and it's pretty cool. I think it might be need to host and blah blah blah. But this particular message is sent by someone starting with K, okay, and it is a conversation between K and J, correct? So we have two usernames over here. One is K and another one is J. I go back, I go to this directory again. See, it is for J from K. Again, that means there are two users. Okay, one is J and another one is K. Now, what you need to look for is, see, all the commands are being given by K to J. Okay, see, this particular letter is, this particular thing is for J by K, and in this particular directory, the very first sentence with the server version and everything, it was given by K. So we can conclude that yes, K might be the super user and J might be the another user. Clear? There are two users. Okay. Now if I go back, see what it said, that we have one user Jan and another user is K. What it is saying, please do not upload non-work related items to this share. I know it's all in fun, but this is how mistakes happen. This means to you too, Jan, and another one is K. So we've got the usernames. If we go back, Okay, you can just do question done. What is one username is Jan? We need to get the password, and another one is K. Okay, now we'll see how to get the password of Jan. Okay, and if I go for enum for Linux back, it is still running, but no issues because we already got the usernames. Now, what should be the next step? Anyone? What should we do?
Sir, if I have a username, then we can use brute force attack for the password.
On which port?
SSH.
SSH port. Good. So our next target will be brute forcing that particular port. But for this, see, we need a word list. Okay, and the best word list which we are going to take is uh, rocku.txt. Okay, so what you need to do is go to Google and download rocku.txt from Google. Okay, it is a word list and it gets downloaded in your downloads folder. Now, simply go to downloads folder. See, I already have this particular file over here. Now, what I'll do is simple Hydra because I will be breaking the password with Hydra -L, and then I need to specify the username. So first username I'm going for is Jan -T for word list. Okay, and it will be rock u.txt. Okay, and I want to go with SSH port double dash at the IP address. Till this point, if anybody have any doubt, you can ask me.
Sir, since we have the username, we don't need another names for the word list of username, right?
No, we don't need it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now it will start brute forcing. So we will wait what it gives to us. And do one more thing for your convenience. See, I just write rocku.txt. Why? Because I was already in the downloads folder and there already this particular file is. So what you need to do is if you run this particular Hydra command at your root file, okay, then you need to specify the whole path of this particular file as well. Okay, so it is better to go into that particular directory directly and just type the command. Simple.
Sir,
Okay,
we can use the directory path also.
yes, you can use it, but firstly, it will make your work quite hectic if you forget the path. Okay, and another thing is that it will enlarge the command also.
So we can use the locate to find the path.
Yes, but it will take some time, na?
No, sir, it's less time.
It is less time, sir, but still in seconds it takes some time of you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is the reason why I'm saying just directly go to that particular directory and just run the command. That's it. No need
Yes,
to
sir.
specify the path at that time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's wait. If we go, see this particular search is still running on enum for Linux. Let it be. Over here we have done with it, and we are having enum. So let's wait for it. That is what happens with the brute forcing. It takes sometimes a lot of time. Yeah. Although I know the password, but still I'll wait for you guys. Okay, because I want you to understand it.
So it's 133 MB.
Ah, yes. This is why real hacking is not shown in movies. Okay, I am sure that many of you might have gone for ethical hacking after watching a certain movie, right? And you might be wondering that there was a hacker sitting, right? Manal sir will tell us that, okay, just type these 10 keys and you'll hack all our organization, right? But that's not how it works. That is the reason that real hacking is not shown, because if you'll show real hacking to the audience, they'll get bored up. Let's wait for it. Okay, so I'm directly telling you the password. Okay, so password is Armando. Okay, Jan is the username we all knew, and the password which will come after this particular result is Armando. Okay, now what we need is, see, what service do you access now? We will access SSH service, right? And now we'll get into the system directly. Okay, so let it run. I'll come over here and we'll just go with it. SSH Jan @ and then the IP address. Clear? This is the way to exploit SSH port. And I'll type yes. Now the password is Armando. See, I'm into the system now. Clear? You can wait for it to get completed. But the reason is that I need to go a long way as well. Okay, and I don't have that much of time because we just had 1 hour class. So, okay, so now if I do this, I'm into the home directory. Okay, now if I do ls, see, I've got two users over here, Jan and K. So let's go to K. I do ls. I got a file pass.bak. So let me cat it out. Pass.bak. I don't have the permission. Okay, that confirms that K is the super user. Now if I come out, okay, if I do ls again, now I need to go to Jan, ls. Okay, there is nothing again. So again come out, go to K again. Okay, why? Because now I need to check for all the hidden files. Okay, see, I've got these many hidden files over here, right? So I don't have access to this particular folder, but there is something like .ssh folder. Okay, so let's go to this particular folder. Oh, sorry, ls. Okay, see, I've got authorized keys IDRSA, that sounds like a encryption, and IDRSA.public. Okay, so what I'll be interested in is IDRSA. Okay, for you guys, whenever you are trying for the first time, you need to check all these particular 3 files. You need to cat it out, everything. But although I know what to go for, so I'm just cut shorting it. So what we'll do is we'll simple cat ID _RSA. That comes like we've got some hash over here, right? Now what we'll do is we'll simply start from here and we'll copy it till this particular part, copy, and now what we need to do is we need to just copy it to somewhere else. Okay, see, this result's finished and we've got the result of Armando. Clear? This is how the result of Hydra looks like. So I'll clear it out. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll open a text editor. So it is VI, or you can just copy everything into that leaf pad as well. Okay. And I'm naming it as RSA. And now I'll paste everything. Okay. Simple stuff. I just copied this particular hash from there and I just pasted it. Simple. Right? Let's come out. Just a second. We'll do it simply. Let's go it by the simple way. Paste it and then save it to where you want to save it. Shall we save it at desktop or somewhere else? Desktop will be fine, yes, right? So just name it as ID RSA. Simple, save it. That's it. Done with it. We've got an encryption over here. Now what we'll do, okay, see, we've got the results of enum for Linux as well, finally. Okay, and it gave us 2 users as well. And these were Jan and K. Okay, although we've already got all these stuff, but still I'll tell you the results, what I got. Okay, now what I want is I need to break this particular encryption. Okay, whatever I've got, I'll just go to another tab, CD, desktop. Okay, now if I cat, okay, so whatever I have, firstly I'll convert everything into a hash file and then I will break it. Okay, so how I'll do it? I'll do it with the command of John. So firstly we'll go to that particular directory where John is saved. As I told you that share is a particular folder where all the pre-installed files are. Okay, so over here we'll go for SSH2 and john.py. Okay, and then ID underscore RSA. Then I'll save it as ID RSA dot hash. Yeah. There might be such directory. Okay, done. Clear? Now if I do ls, where it is, see, I've got that particular hash. Now I need to break this file. Why I need to break? Because this hash contains a password. So I need to break this particular hash file. So how I'll do it? I'll firstly clear it out. Then I type, okay, I'll go with John. Okay, so what I'll do is it is a quite lengthier step I'm doing, but still for you guys, just go to the downloads folder. Now what I want is CD downloads, CD happening. Okay, CD. Okay, now if I do ls, see, I've got the hash file over here and I've got the RawQ file over here as well. Okay, everything is together. Now what I'll do is I'll simply break the password with John -- word list equal to, and it will be rock.u.txt, and then I need to specify the particular file. Clear? Till this particular point, if anybody have any doubt in any process, you can ask me.
Sir, can you repeat the again process?
Okay, so what I did was, see, I copied this particular file. Okay, I have got this particular file from that particular server. Then I converted this file into a hash file. Okay, because ultimately John breaks the hashes. Then I just kept id hash file and rock.txt in the same folder. Clear? Now I'm just breaking it. Simple. I'm just
So can't we use CrackStation?
honestly not, because this particular hash is quite big. Okay, it is quite lengthy, so you cannot do it. Okay, let's start. Okay, see, we've got the password over here, that is bswex. So what we'll do it, we'll go back over here, and from here as well, here itself we'll go to that particular SSH port. Okay, how to do it? See, you have two methods. Firstly, go to SSH and K and @IP address and all those stuff. Other than that is, you can directly go from this port -I, and what I need to specify RSA. I'm using this encryption file @K and then the IP address. Okay, what is the IP address? I forgot. This was the IP address. Done. Okay, now yes, I want to go into, and now it is asking for the password, and password was bswex. Okay, so bswex. Okay, done. Okay, so now I am into K. That means I am the super user right now. I'll clear it out. Now if I do ls, see, I have got this particular file. Now if I do pass.dak, okay, sorry, I'll cat it out. I've got this particular flag over here. Now just copy it, come back over here. So second user was K. Okay, if you found another user, what do you do with this information? We escalated the privileges ultimately, and we've got the final password. Just put it over here and save it. Sweet and simple. It is quite lengthy, I know. Okay, quite lengthy, but still it is simple. Now what you need to do is just try it once. Okay, you have all the processes with you written. Okay, now just try it yourself. Okay, if you stuck somewhere, you can ping me out. So now I am open for questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Sir, alternative method of Hydra.
Alternative method of Hydra. See, honestly, I'll not recommend anything alternative of Hydra. You have so many tools other than the Hydra. Okay, but why I am not recommending any other tool is because Hydra is the fastest. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Anyone
excuse
else?
me.
Yeah.
Sir, for LS, the alternative in Windows is dir, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, sir, for cat, what is it for Windows?
I think cat works over there.
No,
I
sir,
think
it doesn't.
I just forgot what is cat. Okay, I'll just search it out and I'll tell you. Okay, I have not worked on CMD for so long, so I'll tell you about it.
So actually, there was one CTF which I was trying. In that Windows machine was not. I mean, the Linux machine was not working.
Okay,
The Rick and Morty CTF, sir.
okay. So I'll tell you. Okay, I am not currently getting that particular word, so I'll tell you. I'll search it and I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone else?
No,
Ankush sir.
sir. No, sir. No, sir.
ठीक है. Okay, Komal ma'am. Understood?
Sir, can you please share today's lecture recording?
See, I am not authorized to do it. Okay, Shefali ma'am can do it, and actually Shefali ma'am can also not do it because we are not authorized to share these particular recordings with anybody else. Okay, that is
Because
a
today's
drawback. I
lecture
know.
is quite lengthy.
Yes, it was quite lengthy. I know that, but this is the drawback that we are not authorized to do it. Right?
Okay, sir.
Not help you in it. Shivam sir, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. कोमल मैम को समझ में आ गया है. Let's call another interns. Okay. Ayushi ma'am, understood? I try. Okay. So, ma'am, have you taken the attendance?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, interns, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or else you can leave.
So can we solve it now?
Not now, buddy. Actually, I'm getting some calls from my placement officers, so I need to talk to him right now.
Okay, sir.
I'll message you.